That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Get off, Dick Bruno.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
Bitch, I call you bitch now.
Just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcast live from the heart of Europe. I'm sick, fucking. I don't give a fuck. I am sick. I'm playing hurt. I don't care. I'm stuck. I got COVID, and I hope to give it to all of you through the microphone.
Oh no, that's all I need.
Yes, I'd like to give it to Def Noodles personally.
Oh.
I like to give him that and some Minecraft aids, what have you. So, I guess I'll get right to it. I think we'll probably fly through the content we have. It's more of a sort of a news show. If you want to call in, call in. If you don't, it's up to you to keep the show going. Because if you don't, I'm gonna go play Apex or something. I literally slept all day, so I probably not be able to sleep tonight. And I don't think my wife wants to put out. And that'd help me sleep, but no. I can see it in her eyes. One eye says N, the other one says no. Oh. Yeah. Joey Westside out there with the sponsorship, Final Flash. All you wonderful Flu C. Yeah, there you go. So, Def Noodles. You know, I started thinking about this. Do I care? Yeah, a little bit, I guess. I'm just bringing it up because of all the crazy clicks I'm going to get. I think that Def Noodles is a T channel, and in a lot of ways, he's the most elite of all T channels. He blatantly, willfully, and probably knowingly spreads all sorts of misinformation, and we're not talking about spicing up a story or anything. Like, just if his audience hates someone, he will give that to them, whether it's true or not. It's been proven time and time again. I don't need to be going over this over and over again. And if you look at his statistics, right, one of the reasons he's mouthing off to Keem and mouthing why he was so quiet, he thought he's feeling good because since he flipped, which was the Minecraft character, I would be high right now if I was him too. Because moving away from Minecraft or from the cat or whatever the fuck it is that he was doing, and dropping that character and then going on offense turns out to be one of a pretty smart move from at least an optical standpoint. Nothing much has changed other than this. He's at war and he wants to go to war at Keemstar. He apparently challenged him to a debate. Neither of those two people are going to take the debate unless they think they can automatically win it. We saw how he performed against Augie. He's kind of a dipshit, but he's smart enough to know whether he'd be able to win or not. And there's a couple things that I think that are probably promising for Def Noodles in the future. We are like people like Tipster and the rest of us and Nick Diorio. Notice he would never challenge Nick to a debate. I mean, it would just be such a one-sided affair, and I think at some level he knows that. He wants the right to be able to, like, let's say they're doing Gabby Hanna, and he wants the right to be able to say that Gabby Hanna, kicked a 4-year-old in the face and just have no resistance to it whatsoever. He wants that. You know why? Because that's money. That's serious money. And if you think I'm exaggerating, let's look at Eugenia Cooney and some of the things that were said about her that were just blanketly not true, up into including emojis in her tweets being a symbol of really, essentially, let's be honest, like wanting to get kids to kill themselves. That's what people like Pastel Bell were alleging. That's how insane it was. It's actually in a lot of ways more insane than the satanic panic of the 80s, something I lived through, and it's something, that satanic panic leaked all the way into the 90s and put 3 kids in jail in West Memphis, in West Memphis, Tennessee, or Arkansas, excuse me. And like you can see this, you can see the impact of this. These guys are openly lying, and it's we're the counterbalance. But I have to admit, the good thing about the tea community is it's spread out. There's a lot of people sharing views from these outrage monkeys. People who want to just go out and commit outrage. Okay, there's a lot of them, so it's spread out. It spreads pretty thin, right? But here's the thing: how much time goes by before a Deaf Noodles type kind of corners it? He's halfway to a million viewers. It doesn't seem like it's going to stop. And I really think, some of you got mad at me a couple months ago, and this is part. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Like a month ago, that I didn't, when I came back from vacation, and I just Keemstar. What was the whole thing with the Keemstar snitched type thing? And I even fans that I liked, people I really liked, and they were like, "Wow, you got to fight. You got to go after Keem on this one." You got no, the times have changed. There are so many normies with phones now. I think most of you watch me on phones right now. It's totally different. Like when I got in this, I mean, the kids were young, and now those kids are well into their 20s, right? The kids were young, but they were computer savvy. They were gaming savvy. They were, you could speak to them. I think it's the only reason why a movement like Gamergate got going is because you had people that were tech savvy, who not always, I don't know, I've seen people who are tech savvy as the dumbest bricks. They tend to be a little smarter than the average bear, and they understand things like nuance. That's why I think that whole movement got going. But what you're seeing is there are more and more regulars that are taking in internet content 24/7. Their terrestrial stations are dead. So we're getting the influx, they want entertainment like everybody else, so we're getting an influx of morons. And Deaf Noodles just wants the right to be able to serve them. And what they want to be served is bullshit. You don't believe me? Look at some of the people that responded to me over Eugenia Cooney. Don't believe me? I clearly stated BTQ, LGBT, I don't fucking know. Twitter is fucking toxic as fuck, hateful, vile. Doesn't mean I think gays are vile or transgender are vile. It's certainly not the case. But they're vile, and you can see it. They went around canceling people. They were I made a Dave Chappelle tweet. It's almost got 7,000 fucking likes right now. It's huge for an account of my size. Not one of them mentioned Daphne Dorman, the woman that jumped off the fucking the building that was a friend of Dave Chappelle.
Right.
They were just pissed off that David nailed them to the fucking wall. Deaf Noodles wants to serve people like this. And strangely enough, not the person that gets it right, and definitely a person that has an agenda, Keemstar, is standing in the way of that, which forces me to kind of defend him. Now, he's like, Keem could end up looking bad in debate with him, definitely. You could definitely catch him in a lie. What was the thing you were telling me? That, Def made a decent point when he said, you're always, flaunting the fact that you try to get my Twitter back. You have my phone number. You try to have me on a show. Right. That's a good point. I know in a million. I know Keem didn't Keem did that to say, look what I did. He's done it for other people. It helps. It's smart. It's good PR. But that's all it is at the end of the fucking day, is PR. So Keem goes to a debate. Deaf Noodles could beat him. Because both of them are going to go into it from 100% an entertainment and play gotcha. And whoever gets the gotcha wins. I don't know if Keem shouldn't take the debate, to be perfectly honest with you. This guy's not going anywhere. And he's going to continue to make up shit. Now, I don't know if he's going after Tipster because he got on it because he's petty and, just shallow as fuck. And or is he going to... Is he going to kind of do what you have to do to be a big commentator, is take out other ones?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to take out Tipster. Tipster serves a much more gentle audience. No offense, Tipster. You do. I don't think Tipster is I don't want to dump on a guy, but he's not comedic like I am, and some other people are. You come here for goofs. Tipster's pretty much giving you this straight sort of tabloid internet journalism. I think that's fair. That's not even criticism. I think it's an objective fact. I'm not saying he never says anything funny. He was funny on my birthday party, that's for sure. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a different type of thing. But at the end of the day, sensationalism works. And it used to be like you could do what I used to do, just act really crazy. You know, but I still had to not make something up. I still had to watch my back. I still had to maintain my trust with you. You know, that was important, not only important to me, but I thought it was important because, like, if I get caught in something, I can't, you know, criticize like somebody. You know, I can't do it. I can't even make fun of them. Forget criticism. You can't even goof on them once you're fucked up that big. I mean, Turkey Tom can never do. He can only be the second or third one to it. Like if a commentator starts fooling around with fucking kids inappropriately, he can't make that video, whether he's right or not. It's just
because it'll always go back.
It'll always go back to Powerly. Who the fuck are you? Nobody wants to hear that. It doesn't matter if it's right or not, and it really shouldn't. Be honest with you. Same thing with John.
John's one, yeah.
Yeah, he can't say anyway because he's a fucking dishonest liar, and he feeds it. You know, he poorly goes after people's emotions to get people to feel bad for him, and it's really like transparent. You know, not that a few banger videos won't cure that, and Def Noodles is the perfect example of that. He just makes videos that they want, and they like this guy that sounds like he's from Brooklyn that yells. You know, they like the Bernie. He sounds like Bernie Sanders. Showbiz. It's carny Bernie Sanders. Oh, I really wonder how, like if he won't go to big things. I don't know. I think the only thing that's going to stop him is if the rumor's true. Fucking celebrities sues him in the dirt, which they don't normally do. Everybody says they're going to sue, but they don't, and that's in real life too, IRL, not just here.
Def Noodles, he mentioned this goes back to your point about the showbiz stuff. He mentioned Newt Gingrich in a joke.
He's relevant. Like, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime guy.
Like fucking
Newt Gingrich.
Newt Gingrich in like 10 years. Like I haven't.
Newt Gingrich hasn't been. Let's see. I'll say 98. Newt Gingrich hasn't. I think he left office in like 1999 or 98. It's 22 years ago.
I was like, what the fuck? Are you sure you're like
20
in your 20s?
Yeah. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello. You know. What is this, laughing? 1968? Here comes the judge. Here come the judge. What the fuck?
Here comes the guys with the plates on the sticks.
It's another fine mess you got us in.
Bring out the animals now.
Who's on first? What's on second?
Albert and Costello. Yeah.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Third base. That's Def Noodles. I mean, he sucks, but it might be enough because he's gonna go in and exaggerate liberally. And, you know, Nick nailed him against the wall, but unfortunately, doesn't have the... Nick was Keemstar. It would have been lights out. But he wasn't. Did a good job. Def Noodles is never... fucking... you know, I just realized something. Like 90% of the audience did not understand one of those references, and three of them were before my time. You know,
right?
Abbott Costello, fucking. Shit! What was that? Mike did something weird when I slammed the. That was bizarre.
Your camera kind of zoomed in and out.
Yeah, that was weird, right? Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
Like that? That's how my camera's on. It's all like giving weird colors now. Let's go default here. What the fuck, man? Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime. I wonder if. Oh, that's bizarre. All right, whatever. I don't care.
See?
You see?
Definitely.
See. I'm having all these things from my head. And the Academy goes. Award go. The Academy Award goes to Gone with the Wind.
Baby, I'm getting on the midnight train and you can't stop me.
It's old Mac the Knife. They're singing Sinatra. Oh, God. It's too funny. You come to judge. All right, I'm fucking done with them, dude. It's too fucking. I can't even think straight. I snorted G Fuel. I did have G Fuel the other day, just to wake the fuck up. It was bad. I took a couple of sips, and that was it. But my blood pressure was like lower.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, it's like 150 is like great for me.
Oh yeah, that's actually really good.
Yeah, 150 is great for me. Yeah. So
that's
I was tired. It was 150, and I needed to do something, so I like drank half of it. You know, an XQC thing, which I still have hanging around.
Yeah.
But I just sipped it. I also have fallen off the cigarette wagon. I'm not buying cigarettes, but I bummed like a fucking couple of cigarettes when I'm downtown.
No, that's bound to happen.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna get cancer like fucking Bob Ross. You know, I'm like a lot of my heroes that died in their 50s. Like they smoked a lot. They're like I might only have 10 years left. You know.
Lie. This guy's a fucking hypocrite.
Oh yeah, this is by the way a little context here. High's a Kite, who's on the team. This is Death Noodles has some fucks to give, and yeah, this is. But I don't know. I mean, are people digging this? Will they get sick? That's another thing. The people could get sick of this.
YouTube history. Biggest fucking serial liar is yet again fucking lying, winning the fucking defamation.
Hipster's not a serial liar.
Olympics by pure fucking ignorance, basic fucking research. How the fuck?
Why don't you debate Tipster? You know, Tipster clobbered that fucking guy because it's a grift, just like it was for Pastel Bell. Like she's like, I'll debate if I can get more exposure, like a bigger YouTuber. Yeah, sure.
Are they supposed
to
see
what happened there?
What? No.
She said she'd be able to debate, and then Willie Mack was like, "You still got me blocked, bitch." And then she was like, "Oh, I guess I'm not going to debate you."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, who you going to debate then? You can keep your L.
Lies.
She says she's considering Augie.
Augie?
Yeah. Like
I hope she brings up nothing but white nationalist stuff and just talks about that trap.
Dishonest fuck.
You know what he should do? They should talk about who's a bigger lolcow, fucking Pokimane or
DSP.
DSP. that should be his name.
Yeah, that's a great subject.
Without telling me you're a dishonest fuck. Fucking dictionaries. While mentioning my fucking words, 2 fucking seconds. His fucking chat. Dumb fuck said. What the fuck would he rather I do? Dumb fuck in the fucking video. These dumb.
He did. He stole my act. Come on.
Fucks be fucking self-owning every fucking.
I like just self-owning. Like,
I
bet there isn't one. If there was an own in there, I would have saw it in my timeline. In fact, you know what?
Yeah.
It would have been like the one thing on the criticism of Keemstar. You had my phone number. Don't give me this fucking you want to get my Twitter back bullshit. That's like legit. Like none of this stuff's fucking legit.
Fuck up. Is this motherfucker capable of putting out how the fuck dumb fuck star kept is fucking wrong? You inbred dumb fuck bunch of fucking lies.
This is a meltdown.
Inbred dumb fuck.
See, I wonder if it started as a meltdown and now it's working, so he's just gonna keep doing it. You know?
I think he will do what the algorithm tells him to do.
Yeah.
Just like Jalen.
Dumb fucks.
Keemstar, fuck you're posting.
Poor Jalen.
Jalen's
did nothing but nice to me. We didn't have him on.
Yeah.
I got fucking cancer that day and I couldn't do it.
Yeah. He got cancer.
Fuck all of you. Shut the fuck up. Fucking lie. What the fuck? My fucking account back. What the fuck you did wrong? The fuck you did wrong? The fuck is.
What? Wait a minute. Maybe like instead of Keemstar, maybe you should work your way up. Like, what did you debate me or Augie or something like that? Yeah.
Well, he did debate Augie in December.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, but it's like he didn't exactly win. He just went over notes and looked ridiculous, and made some fucking ridiculous. Well, I was in character then. I'm not in character now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now that he's not in character like at all, he'd be good for like debates. I mean, he's welcome to come on. If he wants to debate. I highly doubt he would.
More in the Dave Chappelle thing. Quentin Reviews, who's a fucking idiot. Dave Chappelle screaming on stage, I've been canceled, why he's paid millions of dollars. Netflix suspends employee who tweeted about Dave Chappelle, what have you. Well, Quentin didn't fucking read the whole thing, because if you actually read this fucking article on The Verge, this woman, man or trans woman, I don't fucking know, Why did things have to get so complicated as I got older? Apparently stormed into one of the meetings and they fired her. I demand you're out of work. You know, like, get the fuck out of here. You know, which is good because I think if anybody could have survived something that overt, and that would have been a fucking lefty trans person. So yeah, Dave Chappelle streaming. He wasn't, and the funny thing is like he wasn't screaming. He was basically pointing out, like, that's what nobody fucking understands what Dave did. The trans community is looking out, rightfully so, for hateful people, okay? Right. The problem is they're even more hateful than the people that make cracks about them. And the Daphne Dorman situation is he showed them that they don't really care about the issue all that much. It's a political movement, and it's a bunch of people that are just looking to be pissed off online, supporting that political movement. That's really what the thing. It wasn't screaming, I've been canceled, I've been canceled, I've been canceled, I'm canceled. It was, you take my jokes and you compare that shit that was sent to Daphne Dorman, a friend of mine, right? I ain't enemy, and I'm not the problem. You are. And that's what made them insane. That's what made them nuts. And that's why it's so brilliant. You know, the best criticism I heard of the Dave Chappelle thing is like there wasn't a lot of jokes. Yeah, it kind of was a fucking spoken word political thing. I'll give you that. But it was good and it was right. Now, if that's not what you tuned in for, okay, fair enough. And I think that's what he said. I'm no longer doing trans jokes anymore. I think what that really means is I'm no longer doing something like this. And then they're going to have to pay him a shit ton of money to get him back on Netflix or whatever the fuck he does. Dave Chappelle has proved that a shadow of doubt that he's not doing this shit for money. He's got plenty. He could have had more, and he just doesn't care that much. He's the motherfucker that turned down $20 million. Like,
right? Oh yeah.
Who could do that? I mean, I know what kind of person that could do that. I have like 10 or 20. I don't need $20 million. I have more than enough for the rest of my life. I don't need it that much. You know how few people do that? It's really rare because people that are like Dave usually aren't successful. You have to be like crazy hungry. And I'm not criticizing people that kind of take it. I like to think that if I ever had that opportunity, that I'd be chill like that. But it doesn't usually work that way. So, and Quentin Reviews is a neckbeard moron that gets shut down. What is it? And the employee's thread was a lie, claiming the women were killed. They're claiming all women were killed for being themselves, and none of the murders were hate crimes. All the robberies and spousal abuse and things like that.
So this is the talking point of trans people, is that when you make a joke or something, they say you are continuing the stigma of.
So they have a slippery slope. So they have a slippery slope fallacy.
Yeah.
So if you listen to heavy metal, we're going to kill ourselves as teenagers. Is that what fucking Vito's trying? Is that what Vito's trying to say here?
Yeah, I believe.
Vito's censor culture. He's not even cancel culture. He's so far beyond that. For the guy is he's this guy's actually called himself a free speech absolutist. It's nobody's problem if they killed themselves. What if some fucking crazy lunatic killed themselves over one of your stupid Star Wars videos?
Well, I think Vito's on Nick's side, by the way.
Yeah. What I don't know. And the employee's thread was a lie, claiming all of the women were killed for being themselves. When the murders. Oh, he must be mentioned something in the article. Okay, I apologize.
Yes.
Vito.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was taking a fucking veiled shot.
No.
Yeah.
No, Vito's on our side of this situation.
Yeah. Well,
for once.
Better be. This is completely insane. Well, Vito doesn't mind contradicting himself. Yeah, it was so. It sounded like, because killed for being themselves. It just sounded passive aggressive. Whatever. This is funny. I just want to. You've probably all seen this, but I think it's fucking funny. It's hysterical, actually. Come
on. The way that he's jumping between topics, I hate to say it, it just sends such disingenuous
one of the most disingenuous people on the internet. Go ahead.
Vibes. Like, if you really care about something, like, hey, I want to come back and I want to seriously apologize, and I want people to know how aware I am of the shitty things that I did. You know what? Even you guys in your...
See, I've been saying this, that she's an actress. It's an act. And she didn't know any of this information, so this is her chance to show, to be emotional. She's always been an actress. She's just a vicious cunt the rest of the day. She's pretty, and she's really easy on the eyes, but she's all about the Benjamins, man. I'm sure somebody said, wow, she's a socialist YouTuber. Somebody who said that to me last night. No, she's not. She'll just say socialism if it makes money.
Yeah.
Your personal lives? Have you ever had someone apologize?
Like, why is she emotional over this? What did he do? A bunch of edgy shit? Like, that's a thing, and this is cancel culture whole shit because nobody can be redeemed. What did he do again? I guess he was hanging around fucking, that guy is a scumbag.
He made weird jokes about like jerking off in front of like Willow Smith's poster.
Yeah, that was pretty crappy. He's done a lot of crappy things. Yeah.
I think he made a joke about Fred when Fred was young. The YouTuber back in the day.
What do you call him, gay?
No, he was talking on a podcast how like he was like, is Fred trying to have sex with me? And Fred's like 16, 17.
Fred was 16 back then? Oh, I thought he was 15, an adult playing a child. I thought Fred was he was the first big YouTube star.
Yeah, he was young when he first kind of got big. Like
I didn't know I didn't know he was like 16 or something. I thought Fred was an adult playing a child. I apologize.
No, he was a kid.
Yeah, okay.
Apologize to you, and when they do it, when you feel like it's a real apology, they
she does this, I go
sit down, they look like they feel bad, and they tell you
it's you, that's like you to a T.
At length.
like every one of your fucking apologies, every single fucking one. Like they look like they feel bad. You know all about this.
How they feel, what they did wrong. Like, they ask how they can help. Like, that's how you really do it. Whereas if someone's like, sorry you feel that way, but like, if you hate me, you're gonna
acting. Like, are you criticizing his acting? Don't forget how Pokimane said the N-word if she wants to act all high and mighty in a moral ground. Yeah, this is all this is her asking high and mighty.
Hate me. If someone's gonna like me, they're gonna like me. And like, oh my god, my cat's so cute. Like, if someone apologized like that, you'd be like, what?
This video wasn't an apology.
Right. I feel like
yeah. Keem writes, she's acting like St. Joe's video's comeback video. Now, Shane's made an apology 2 years ago, left for 2 years, and is coming back. Yeah, she'll jump on anything. She's a fucking nut. I'm right about her. I've always been right about her. Although, I don't know if she's quite as bad as some people are saying out there. Let's make that clear. But she's definitely.
Oh yeah, people.
Yeah, like some of it's a little ridiculous. Yeah, but I don't think she should have to debate Low Tier God or Wings of Redemption anytime soon.
Yeah.
All right.
She's not. I wouldn't say she's equal to DSP or anything.
No. You said it. I didn't.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Internet Sensation Podcast, available to listen to and watch now, exclusively on Spotify. The Internet Sensation Podcast is set primarily around the internet and all things to do with the internet, including the people who make
another
everything tick.
podcast.
He's gonna do drama?
What if he does a podcast where he has?
Did you hear what he just said? Did you hear what he just said?
Primarily around the internet and all things to do with the internet, including the people.
He's doing drama. Well, it's a good place to do it because I noticed when I did Mom's Basement, right? I did not I got a couple subs. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, right? Don't take this the wrong way. There wasn't as if had I been on Baited Again, right? Like when I was on Baited Again, things shot up for me immediately. When I go on a big podcast or do something with somebody else, things go up when it's on YouTube. The crossover is not as much as Spotify. People are like, I'm not going over there to sub that guy's channel. I might hear what he has to say. I might even like him. So I wonder if it puts him in a safe place where he can kind of bullshit and lie over there. Because that's what it sounds like to me. Why are there children's toys behind him?
He should do a bit where he gets a co-host and screws him over and then gets another co-host.
Every week.
Yeah.
Let's subscribe to the channel. Why are there children's toys behind him?
I'd make him look some sort of presentable fashion. I don't know. It's weird.
It's like they're just going with the theme here.
Yeah.
The background's gayed up like a friggin' 9-year-old girl's notebook. Jesus, look at that.
It's like a first grade teacher or something.
In kindergarten. My son's like room isn't that gayed up.
Another podcast. You really think the world needs to hear him talk about more? No, I've actually really enjoyed all of Alex's last 8 podcasts. I think they're really, really interesting. I think this is going to be boring. This whole podcast is going to be absolutely really cool. I mean, I'm not even boring. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's so funny, isn't he?
I'm really looking forward to that.
He can barely talk, too. I guess we're gonna have to listen. That's got Diorio all over it. Diorio will not miss a fucking. Let's see what he fucking screws up over and over again. I wish he took calls. We could call in every week.
Oh, that would be great. Diorio calls in. You call in.
Yeah. What do you think? It's a zap tie. Yeah, it's good. He doesn't have to run it on YouTube, so he doesn't have to deal with the chat.
Right.
And then he can put it out there, and then he probably got money down from Spotify for this. He probably talked his way into it. So he's probably got a year contract where he can just spew bullshit. You know, and then his channel's kind of dead, so... Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting move, to say the least. And he's gonna. A cartoon doesn't enable pedophilia as much as you might. What the fuck is this?
You brought this up.
I didn't know. I clicked on anything. I don't want to touch this. I just clicked on. I loaded it. I didn't check. Whatever. Okay.
This is a funny clip I found. That was.
This is up my alley, I think.
No, hey man, I don't get why you guys are being so aggressive about this. I've asked you to stop using that. They're not allowed. You're making my life difficult. Everybody that lives on this block, we can't have our windows open.
What is he bitching about? Like,
they're being too. He's trying to say they're being too loud.
How do you do this type of work and not be loud?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, he says there's an ordinance against leaf blowers, but I mean, that doesn't make sense to me.
No, I never heard anything like that. There might be. There might be. Because if it's I don't know.
Just because this house wants some leaves removed doesn't mean that you guys get to break in the ordinance.
Then you go talk to them. Talk to the neighbors.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the working class guy. This is so typically, like, this is what people hate about white people. I hate to put it that, to be honest. This is why people hate white people.
Yeah.
It's this kind of Karening, you know. And I don't blame. I'm on team. I hate white people.
I don't care. We don't care either, bro. All right.
Yeah. And like this is obviously a nice neighborhood. These guys are all working class dudes. They're the last guys you want to deal with like this. I can see where this is going. Guy looks like John D from Arcade 1-Up. Oh, he dropped the N-bomb.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm not him, and I'm not the one in charge, bro. Who's in charge then? Dude, are you gonna get in my face? All right.
Yes, he is. Yes. You bit off more than you could chew.
I'll leave.
Now, you know, people say when white people do racism, I'm ashamed to be white. I am ashamed to be white right now. This is a bitch that ran his mouth and couldn't back it up.
No, I'll leave. What's up, bro? Hey, I'm gonna leave. What's up, bro? What you trying to do? I'm leaving, man. Right, I'm getting out of your face.
Get the fuck out my face, bro.
I will.
Because I'm not the one, bro.
All right,
bro.
All right.
I appreciate you, nigga.
All right.
We're working hard, bro.
All right.
You come fuck with us, bro.
All right. I'm getting
out of
here. I'm getting out of here, man.
What a fucking pathetic human being. Like, first of all, why would you argue with the guys that were hired? Why would you take it up with whatever whoever's in charge of whoever made the ordinance to begin with, which is probably bullshit, like you said. You know, like, I've never heard. This looks like New Jersey to me. Like,
it looks like New Jersey to me too.
Yeah, like very similar to where I blew up. There was always people getting their fucking shit. But it's October. What the fuck's going on? You know? In Mexico.
Yeah, lawn care is really big in New Jersey because I remember. It's just
Yeah, my
like
grandparents had a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents, they had a business in Cranford, New Jersey, and it's a big business.
Man, I'm getting out of here.
Well, he was smart enough not to say to call the police either. That's so funny. How would that ever get online? I'm sure he posted it thinking, "Oh my God, the poor me," and people saw it and was like, "Fuck you, guy."
What was pissing me off is some of the replies were like defending the guy, and I was like, "Oh my God, come on,
Jesus Christ!" Like why? Like if they're not breaking shit, they've been hired to do a job. He knows that.
Yeah.
He knows that. You gotta file a thing that they only can do. I can't believe you can't hire somebody to leap over that. First of all, that doesn't look like a housing complex. That's when they have those ordinances and stuff. If you buy like a duplex or something like that, and then they have the local, what the fuck you call it, board, what have you. Those guys can do that.
Yeah,
fucking public street like that, there's no fucking ordinance unless it's done by the state. And you need to tell me that the entire the state or the county, you mean the county fucking ban leaf blowers? Get the fuck out of here.
I just I live in the South where like you can hear a lawnmower every day. Like it's not a big deal. Like I just close your windows and fucking chill for a while. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they have strict laws like that in Germany, but it's got to be like you can be as loud as you want, like in the afternoon. Like you can't have a leaf blower guy come at 5, and they look like they were packing up.
Yeah, they look like they were about done.
Yeah, good. Go working class. Gabby Petito's case has been revealed. Authorities confirmed that she died of strangulation. Oh, poor girl. She, from what I understand, like if the time of death's correct, and from what I understand, time of death is pretty subjective unless it's like a 40 to 72 hour range. It was right after the fucking cops pulled her over. It was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they had that kind of famous video.
Oh yeah.
Somebody I don't know, officer, she strangled herself. That was. Did you hear that Nick Diorio was arguing that she strangled herself? Because Nick's the type of guy to make excuses for Brian Laundrie. She strangled herself. She was climbing a tree and she fell and she grabbed her neck, and then on the way down she choked herself to death. Yeah. Jesus. Now who's that bitch that said that to him?
God, she has a forgettable name.
All right, let's leave it out. Why did Xander Hall make my thing? Now, never mind. Here are some logs being racist last year. Apparently, laughing about. For your information, I hate blacks. I lynch black people for fun at Dankula, but you are a sand N-word.
Jesus.
Isn't she like socialist Twitter or something? Like she's like
she's like a leftist Twitcher.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Bad Bunny, yeah, she's the one that was Mike from PA's always like flirting with and stuff.
Oh, is that the one? Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's the one Mike PA like touches her and she like kind of.
Why is Xander Hall is Xander Hall trying to cancel her? She's competition or something?
I don't know. I like with Xander Hall. I'm never too sure. Also, Xander Hall has me blocked, so I.
Okay.
Didn't do nothing. Didn't say anything to the guy. He's got me blocked.
Yeah, he's so dishonest. Like grade A under A is premiering video about how COVID is no big deal. He's just such a fucking asshole. He's not. That's not what he said. You're as bad as Deaf Noodles. What we look up? Only 1,000 deaths total in the entire country of Australia.
I think that's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that it? Do I have that wrong? Did I read something wrong? That's possible. Yeah, maybe it's time to start questioning the fucking, the what do you call it? What they used to say it last year. Like, you don't want to make sure the cure is more, deadly than the.
So deaths I'm seeing is 1,448.
They had 1,000 deaths and they're locked down like they're locked down. Fuck you, Ed Xander. You know what the fuck you're talking about, and you're lying about that fucking the headline says that, is it overhyped? It asks the question, my ass will great on premiere. Yeah. Got it. I guess when you hear a narrative, you don't want something questioned that you don't want questioned. You just gotta fucking make some shit up. Like he's saying it's no big deal. Nobody's saying it's no big deal. You fucking straw man looking motherfucker. And by the way, Xander Hall. Nobody believes your Minecraft story except the stupid people that believe your politics. Nobody believes that the alt-right sucked you into a Minecraft server and just by the skin of your teeth, you got woke and went the right way towards the left. Nobody believes that, because if it's true, you're a fucking idiot. Nobody believes that. Nobody with any intelligence at all believes you went down a Minecraft fucking rabbit hole, you dipshit. I think I know what happened. You saw the New York Times story about, and I remember DeFranco was included in that. That was really great, where they had all these creators. And they slowly appeared away, and they were making reference to going down an alt-right hole. I think you saw that, and you gave yourself a fucking storyline. You phony. You big phony.
I remember that story.
Yeah, I do too. And I remember DeFranco was furious, and rightfully so. Man, I know, right way. Tell me. That's why I always get crushed those stupid red tubers. They're the dumbest. Xander Hall and Isabella Janke, worst thing that she said, Isabella Jenkins' worst thing that she said racist things.
Racist.
I mean, like, how smart? Maybe he did fall down an alt-right fucking Minecraft. How smart can you be? How smart can you be if you say the N-word is like Voldemort? Like how smart can you be? He's another one. Like you say the N-word, some black person like loses their wings in heaven and fucking falls to the ground. Get the fuck out of here. They're all religious cunts at the end of the day. All right, here, listen to this. This is interesting. Call of Duty writes this. We love games. It is our passion. We are honored to make games for the greatest fans in the world. Don't always get it right, but we're committed to doing our best. Cheating ruins the fun for everyone. No one likes a cheater. Our goal is to deliver a fun and fair gaming experience for our developers, for our fans, and most importantly, for all the Call of Duty's players everywhere. Cheaters aren't welcome. There's no tolerance for cheaters, and soon you will know what we mean. Call of Duty. Wouldn't it be great? Like I think that's cool. By the way, we're coming. You're gonna find out tomorrow, right? This guy obviously gonna upload something. Wouldn't it be great if it bans like fucking every good player? like what's his name logged? Oh, I can't wait to see what's his name? Nick Merckx. Oh, I can't wait to see what they did with Call of Duty. I logged in. You've been banned, perma-banned. Yeah, how do you like that one? Fucking Crip. I use my first official comedy gig as an opportunity to open up and share some advice for everyone that helps. And they, nobody read this. This violates against encouraging suicide or self-harm. This is the fucking LGBTQ Twitter type crowd. Just hate mobs. What did fucking Hassan say? Hassan said something really ridiculous. The something about the Dave Chappelle thing. He contradicted himself in the same sentence. I forget what that was.
He said something like
the
Dave
hate mobbing
Chappelle's
is ridiculous, but it's sad to see. No, he didn't contradict himself. I was thinking of somebody else. But it's sad to see that Dave Chappelle is just old. How childish is that? Instead of debunking what he said, which nobody's been able to do, by the way, instead of showing that it's a ridiculous statement or why it's not true, what was said or the message of the comedy special, it's like, you're old, man. Don't trust anybody over 30. What the fuck?
Well, nobody's watching the special. That's why.
Yeah.
They're not watching the special. They're just commenting and not assuming
probably not.
what it is.
He's old. He's old now. If he was young like us, he would think the same. I noticed that when I was a kid too. If you were young and vibrant, you did everything everybody else did while you talked about being different. That's what I think. I remember hearing that in high school. We're all different. This is different. We're all everybody's dressed the same. Everybody had the same Stussy fucking shirts, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, goddamn baggy shorts, baggy jeans. Everybody wearing the same shit, telling they're different. And that's what fucking Hassan is. He's one of those guys. We're different. We're different, but it's all the same bullshit. There's no nuance to anything. Nothing. There's nothing different. Anything. Oh, that's terrible. He took his clip down. And this, by the way, this guy's horribly disabled. If you didn't know, he's been on here. He's a funny guy, and they just can't stand. They can't stand that he has more balls than 90% of the comedians in the country. And I'm glad people like Nick Mullen, actual funny people, support him.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, who's like, it's funny, like, Hassan's got opinions on fucking comedians. When, like, objectively, if he wasn't being pushed so much by the lefties over at Twitch, he'd be nothing. First of all, he's good looking.
He's allegedly.
He's good looking. That's what gets him a lot of viewers. They don't give a shit. Girls don't give a shit what he's saying. He's a good looking guy. But everything else, it's just come on. Like literally, he puts something up and goes, come on, over and over. If you're gonna listen to Lefty, listen to Destiny. He thinks about what he's saying,
Right.
At least somewhat. I mean, he has been a victim, especially a long time ago, to things like confirmation bias and just completely being disingenuous. But that's long over with. All this guy does is, come on, they fired her. Did they fired her for writing tweets and not liking? Oh, come on. There it is. Oh, by the way, that didn't happen. She stormed into a fucking video, into a meeting. Come on. Netflix fires 3 employees who tried to force their way into executive meeting over Dave Chappelle's alleged transphobia. Come on. $700,000 a month. Come on. He's like a dumb bimbo blonde with huge tits. Except he's a dude. That's literally what he is. I mean, like, if you had a guy, come on. If you like, let's say somebody goes on Fox News and debates a conservative or something. Who would you put your money on? Fucking Hassan or Destiny? I think
Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny. Come on. Jesus. Oh God. And I think that's what at least what Nick explained to me. It's like Destiny's kind of at fault for all these fucking commies and fucking clout morons getting involved in politics. Like, Destiny was very serious about it, and he didn't always succeed in I don't know. He didn't always succeed in, especially during the, although he probably got overrun, in fairness to him, like, especially in the, what do they call it, the blood sports era.
Right.
But, he did fix it around. I mean, I listened. I love to listen to him and Kraut. I mean, they're 2 liberals that, have some fucking insight on things. And I don't care what fucking Nick says. He has not been always this insightful. He's been reactionary and in the past, and goes right down the fucking, I don't know, the talking point, the predictable talking point, but not anymore. He's sharp as a fucking tack. Chappelle, one of the most popular. I don't give a shit. She stormed in. She got canned. Fuck her. This is Low Tier God and fucking Wings Redemption having a conversation.
Way
more.
Like 457,000. Like, that's damn near 500,000. So clearly you're doing something correct.
Oh my God,
when I see these clips of people breaking you down mentally, that's when I was like, yo, this shit isn't funny anymore. Because to me, there's never been a time where
they're commiserating.
People broke me down on YouTube where I just wanted to just fucking break down. Here's what I do.
You're talking about the 2017 clip right now, right?
Oh yeah,
the hole in the wall.
Yeah, where it was a. I don't know if you cried because you're a good actor.
No.
I cried because I'm a bitch. That's fantastic. I'm gonna have to give that a listen.
Bro, they should start a podcast now. They should just milk this.
Dumb and Dumber. Jesus. The Raiders coach resigned after vulgar emails. Oh, good. I love when they say. Gruden's message was sent to Bruce Allen, former president of the Washington football team. They wouldn't even say Redskins. It was Redskins back then. And others, while he was working for ESPN as a color analyst during Monday Night Football, the Sports Network weekly primetime telecast of the NFL games. In the emails, Gruden called the league's commissioner, Roger Goodell, a faggot and a clueless anti-football pussy. That's probably true. And he said that Goodell should not have pressured Jeff Fisher, then the coach of the Rams, to draft queers in reference to Michael Sam and a gay player chosen by a team in 2014.
Yeah, he also kind of went the racist route as well.
Oh, really? How can you be racist in it? Like, what kind of idiot you can be with NFL coach? Like, 90% of the players are black. Dipshit. Yeah. He said the N-word?
No, he said. All right, he's called one of the. He said one of the black people has lips the size of the Michelin tires.
Did they? I'm just kidding.
I'm not going there.
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of. I disavow. I disavow that horse shit.
Disavow, yes.
We disavow.
We disavow. Bye.
Yeah. All right, we'll take some calls if you want.
One particular thing that kind of popped up while we were streaming is Aiden Projects is debating about incest right now.
That's where he belongs.
Yeah, like I just wanted to give you that update.
So maybe we should just wait till afterwards. Debating about incense. Who's he debating about incense with?
I think a person named, it's a small guy named Bunk.
See, I think you have to have fucked your sister to enter that debate. I think there's no other way. You have to. You must, because you're not speaking from personal fucking. That's what I do. Because let me tell you something, and I'm gonna fight the pressure. Put a one in the chat if you enjoyed all those fucking idiots, because I liked it, and I've never done it before because I never wanted to be seen as exploiting people, and there's so much exploitation that goes on at this. Put a one in the chat if you enjoyed Angry Slug and all those idiots debating each other.
Smaggle.
Because I want more of that. Dad. It entertains the shit out of me.
Colton.
And normally I wouldn't keep Colton's wonderful. I mean, yeah, it's like Baba Booey pointed out, it's akin to Howard Stern's Whack Pack, but I actively avoided creating a Whack Pack, which would have been easy. Because I don't know, I always felt funny when Stern did it with some people. Some people deserved it more than others. But I don't care anymore, and I'm just here to entertain. And if people that have really funny stutters or talk funny want to call in and yell at other people, I'm all for it. I'm a host. This is my job as a host, and I'm going to continue to do it. I don't care anymore. And a warning too, unless they're really, really annoying and ruining it for everybody else. As far as the Discord is concerned, if people are being weird in there, that's not enough to get them kicked out. They're gonna have to do something pretty bad, Right. It's just that simple.
I asked Slug to call in today, but he said he had a date night, so I guess we're not getting Slug today.
Is that all he said? I have a date night. Yeah.
He said something else too. He said, "Tell Steve and his cronies to unalive themselves,
kill themselves." Is that what he said?
Yeah,
I told you.
Yes.
Unalive themselves. Fuck them. Yeah. Still see. Well. I don't know. I
which, by the way, I disavow.
I disavow the fact that he was on a date. I don't believe that for a minute. Who's gonna date that dipshit?
I found there's a clip of him with his girlfriend. I saw it.
Yeah.
Do you want to see that?
Yes. Why would he make that public?
Let me see if I can find it.
Did he block her out or anything? Is he gonna freak out? I doxed his girlfriend.
No, she's.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Oh, his girlfriend's in, so I can't run the fucking thing. No, fuck. You put it out there. You're public. Fuck off. I'm sick of this fucking short shit. Especially doxing and the way they move the goalposts with it all the time. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, it's on his YouTube channel. It's out there. Her face isn't in it.
I might not go Facebook. Maybe I'll stay off of Facebook.
What the hell, Dave?
I'm hungry.
That thing's the size of your head, though. True.
What do you look like? Okay.
What the hell?
This is something very sexual about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's called Peg Me Mom.
Are you fueling up to get your thrusts in order? Oh my god, it's on my arm!
Interesting guy. Where's the pegging?
What if he hired...
Mikey Mitchell, where's the pegging?
What if he brought a friend in and was like, "Hey, can you just?"
And he wrote on her OnlyFans. Unban. I want more retards too. Unban everybody we banned last week, like Crows and all those.
Steve Lee.
Yeah,
all
I
that.
ban them.
Okay.
I ban them. I only ban them when I'm fucking, if I think they're being irritating or something.
All right.
Steve Lee's had a rough week. Steve Lee's too funny. He got banned when he didn't even deserve it. So I'm unbanning him because was it Def Noodles banned him? Was that it? Or no, it was
no, Repzilla.
It was Repzilla. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too funny. Steve DeLeve looks like, what was that coach's name?
John Gruden?
Yeah, John Gruden. I think it's what John Gruden was talking about. Steve DeLeve. All right, let's take some fucking calls. Enough is enough. I want to go play. Oh wow, a lot of people in there. Dougie, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Oh boy, you sound like you got like.
You in a tunnel?
You sound like Gabby Petito before it was all over. I mean, fucking someone's got a thing over your mouth. Go ahead.
I went hiking and got strangled, but
yes, you strangled yourself. We don't know.
Oh,
we don't know.
yeah.
We don't know if that guy's guilty or not. We don't know. Let's be fair. Go ahead.
Hey, so I was watching ESPN last night when all the John Gruden shit happened.
Yeah.
And I ended up going on a deep dive with it. Apparently, another thing in those emails was between Gruden and the owner of the Redskins. And they were exchanging nudes of the Washington Redskins cheerleaders.
No. Send that to me.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. You sound like Noodles. Yeah, send that to me, Doug.
No, I'll find it.
And send me the pictures of the broads, too.
Those are definitely.
There's pictures of naked chili. That's so funny. Boy, those guys never grew up. Like 50-year-old guys acting like fucking high school kids or college kids. Jesus Christ.
No, last weekend, a coach for Jacksonville, the head coach got in trouble for fingering a girl's butthole in a bar in Ohio.
Good for him. Was he single?
Nope.
Well, he's got to take that
His
up.
wife was at home with the grandkids.
It's beautiful. You're allowed to put your finger in a girl's butthole in a bar nowadays?
I mean, it's Ohio.
I don't believe you, Doug. I think you sound like you're full. It's Ohio. Jesus Christ. You've been to Las Vegas. Get out of here. He's making shit up. There's no way that's true. There's no way. Who was in here for a long time? Nerdy John, you're on the air. That guy's full of shit.
Hello.
You
know, it's funny watching all the leftists go after David Chappelle, considering that 2016 election he voted for Hillary, and in the 2020 election he endorsed Andrew Wang, and like he is a very libertarian person.
Well, like I don't even know why you're bringing this up. I mean, why are you surprised? Like, you know what's surprising? That you're surprised. If you're not fucking on the, if you're not like Don Lemon or Andrew Cuomo, not Andrew Cuomo, that's the other guy, or the other one, the other fucking, if you're not like Fredo and just like living life, there's no going off the mainstream trail. You are to be canceled. I don't know why you're surprised. You really believe that he has a couple sort of left-leaning ideas that's going to make a lick of difference?
Oh, no. I'm just saying this really exposes like the us or them mentality that they really have.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it exposes. It's just us or them. I mean, I watched what's his name? Was the congressman in a wheelchair, and who's the guy? Joe Scarborough. He's got the Nazi prison guard looking wife. Yeah, he was calling for his arrest the other day. I'm like, wow, this is like surreal. He's calling for his arrest. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
I know you mentioned this before in the show, but during the 90s, it was it was the right wingers who couldn't take jokes. Nowadays, it's.
Well, I don't know that they could. I mean, I don't even. That's the case. Here's the thing: there was no right wingers. There was Rush Limbaugh, and that was it. And talk radio. Every other cool forum, the internet at that time in its infancy, and television and cable, it was all left leaning. Not as much as it is now, but it was all left leaning. You could find something that was kind of cool, that was off the beaten path. It's just that internet exposed the fact that not everybody thinks the same way, and these people would rather you think that. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Jack. All right, I had enough of you.
That's all I wanted to talk
Thanks
about.
For the call.
Have a
Bye.
good rest of this.
Thanks for the call. She's been in here for a minute. Hey, hot stuff. How you doing?
Hey, Tommy.
I think you earned known fuckhead by now. By the way, you got
yeah.
You definitely earned known fuckhead. How are you? How can I help you?
So I heard I got brought up on the last stream when it came to Deaf Noodles.
Yeah.
And,
it's funny.
I was streaming at the time, so I couldn't pop in and give some more context. But
how dare you stream when I stream? How dare you?
I started before you, so.
Well, how dare you? You should fucking be paying attention to what I'm doing. Go ahead.
But those tweets with Knox were about Slug.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Dipster.
Well, I just can't figure out, is he just that stupid or did he deliberately take it out of context? What do you think?
I'm thinking it's a bit of both.
Yeah,
but here's the fun part. Knox sent him an email that day and asked him to remove that from his video. Still hasn't heard jack shit back. And he's not very happy about it because he's a really small
We'll
creator.
give that to fucking Keem if he ever decides to debate him or anybody else. I love how these like Gabby have had all these T community. Let's debate under these fucking ridiculous circumstances. Oh, you pussied out. You know, I guess.
I was not a happy camper when I got the
I know
the
it's pretty. I don't know. Dougie just sent me something. Oh my god, he was right. At least on one of them. Let me read this.
Are you talking about Urban Meyer, right?
Raiders coach John Gruden accused of sharing topless photos of cheerleaders with former president of the Washington football team. Oh God, the Redskins. It was called the Redskins. Bruce Allen. It's kind of hot.
Not anymore.
It's kind of hot. Oh, he's done. He's done forever.
Wrecked.
Yeah. Oh, I like titties. I don't know about you. Yeah. I like big.
I like titties too, but shit, I don't want titties that weren't supposed to go to me.
I will say that's the only article like reporting on that right now.
I've seen titties that weren't supposed to go to me. Somebody downloaded what's his name's wife's photo, iDubbbz, and that I don't know that the most unsexual breast shot I ever saw. And I was supposed to pay for it. I saw that. Does that make me a creep? What was her name? Anissa Joma. Do you ever see her pictures? I'd love to get a copy of them. And just I want to show like it literally looks like a breast exam. All right, lift up your shirt, right, and you're just sitting there kind of like, I can't wait till this guy finishes what he's doing. Okay, thank you. That's what it looked like. It was there was nothing sexual. There's nothing interesting about it. I guess it wasn't for me. I guess it was for people that have fucking like a doctor's fetish or something. I don't fucking know. It was
probably some kind of role play shit.
I don't think it wasn't even that sexual. It was just like, go to your room, lift up your shirt, have a fucking staring off into space look like you're nervous, right? And that's it. No expression, very blank expression. It was just funny. There was nothing that could turn you on about it. It's like, yes, that's a pair of female breasts. That's it. It was amazing. You should see it. It's totally, not even see it to like get off, just to laugh.
Yeah, it sounds like a bundle of laughs.
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you don't have to be kinky with iDubbbz. he's just happy the way things went. He's married now, dummy. All right, you have anything else?
No, the only thing I'll say is that I literally had Def blocked from the moment he got back and was using that new account that got banned. So I didn't have to deal with this shit. Guess what? Still got dragged in.
Wait, he got a hold of your that's probably why he fucked it up. So he got a hold of your when you had blocked him.
I'd had him blocked since he got that account, yeah. And he had me blocked prior to that.
Interesting.
I mean, he still could have gone onto a private window and.
I know what happened.
How did this get screwed up? How did he find it?
Someone sent him a screenshot out of context.
And he just took it. That's it. There you go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, there you go. No, you're right, Matt. All right. How's your channel doing? True Horror Stories.
It's doing good. Probably gonna get my first payout pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about it.
Congratulations! I remember I got my first $100. That was great. Like 2000.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's cool. All the best, sweetie. Have a good one.
You have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.
Tommy, I got an update. Bill Aubrey just put out a video responding to the criticism.
Bill Aubrey? Brian Laundrie put out a video?
No, Bill Aubrey. Pastel Bell.
Oh, okay.
So recently, as I'm sure a lot of you are already aware, there's a creator who made a video regarding my stance on Eugenia's content.
He doesn't say her name.
Either getting removed or age restricted in order to protect children and minors from
She just handed him another video.
the dangers of pro-Anna.
Because you got caught lying, sweetheart. It's just that simple.
Inspo content. While it is certainly fine for people to have a different opinion than me.
It's not a different opinion. You were exposed.
stance is also YouTube's stance, which we'll get into in a little bit.
If it's YouTube's stance, why didn't they take her down?
This creator went out of his way to paint me in the literal worst light that he possibly could. Like, I started watching the video and there was zero objectivity. There was no mention of why I might have the stance that I had, and I remember thinking as I was watching...
Because you got caught in a lie. You got caught in a lie. You don't have to be objective after that. It's just you said one thing and said another, and they contradict each other. Like the nuance to your fucking agree. You said one thing that you didn't do something, and you did. Like unbelievable.
This was not an objective critique or audit as he
it was harassment. Here we go.
This was literally a hit piece meant to smear me as much as he possibly could. Like, if I didn't know any better, I would have thought this creator was getting...
Shouldn't you watch the video at first before commenting, Tommy?
No.
Okay.
She got. Well, first, I don't think it was supposed to be objective. First of all, this is not objective. You got caught. I didn't spell caught right. She got caught lying. Ugh. Well, I hate this fucking keyboard to death. It's so sensitive. That's good for gaming, bad for typing. Yeah, I'm sure. I think she's fucking fed him another video. So that's good. Willie did damage. Fantastic.
Yeah, he got her attention.
No, I know what she's gonna do. She's gonna say she's gonna go the pyro route. The way you did it was wrong, and she's not gonna mention fucking anything that was said for 30 minutes. This is a hit piece on me. Unbelievable. Dislike too. I forgot to do that. Who dislike I can't say that, can I? Can't say that. Not allowed.
Yeah, don't say that.
All right. Mari, what you want?
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Okay. Got some time off from work today. Thank
Nice.
God. Thank you for being annoying.
Nice. What's on your mind?
Well, I mean, you did mention the update with the Gabby Petito thing. That has me completely heartbroken at the fact that, like, they didn't even have a chance of finding her alive.
Never. No, never for a minute. I could have told you that. When he came home and nobody knew, like, she's gone, you know, and that is, I don't know. See, I'm the only one that has balls to say. Like, as soon as he told me the story, man, I said, she's dead.
And when they announced how she died, like, strangulation, dude, that's a up close and personal.
Yeah, of course, it's your girlfriend. Shut the fuck up!
That's not a, like, you're standing away. No, you're like, you're right up in their face.
That's the thing, you know, that's what I want to always tell these girls and shit. Like, you know, even like legitimately tough chicks, a guy can just grab your neck and strangle you, and there's almost nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, and a girl could go, because I've seen
there's
where
nothing you can do. You don't
she-
have the upper body strength to separate his fucking arms from your neck. So, you know, be careful who you get tough with, ladies. You know,
most definitely.
You're better off running away and snitching on them. That's a much better. Tell Twitter, they'll take care of it.
Which is why I've sat there and told many a times to people that know me close that if, like, anyone were to try to even remotely do anything to me, like, dude, no.
Yeah, just like
go to the cops.
Get them. You get a fight, and a guy starts getting violent with you. You really should only fight back if you think your life's in danger.
Yeah.
You know, if you think you're liked, and then, you know, you got to do dirty. You got to stab him, poke his eyes out. Really disgusting shit. You know, and if you fuck it up, then he will strangle you because he'll be fucking incensed. If you deal with crazy men, and I've met a few of them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad the guy I married isn't completely crazy, though he was a tanker.
You want a little crazy. Because otherwise you get that guy that fucking your leaf blowers are too loud. You don't want to marry that guy. You don't want to marry that guy.
Oh my!
Your leaf blowers.
Your leaf blowers are too loud.
And some Mexican starts dropping the N-bomb. I'm going home. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Oh. You don't want to marry that guy.
I don't have, like, if it's the middle of the day and, like, my neighbor sat there and contracted someone to get the leaves out of their yard, you go right on ahead. Just don't do it at 5 in the fucking morning, because I will file a complaint.
Yeah, I don't think that was 5 in the morning. I think that was 5 in the afternoon. They're wrapping up.
There'd be no.
Yeah, they're wrapping it up. So, anything else? I'm sorry about Gabby Petito, but it's just time to find the guy and bring him to justice, and hopefully he didn't kill himself, and hopefully he gets a life sentence for taking that poor girl's life.
And like the Deaf Noodles stuff too. Like, I'm still sitting there. I'm watching all this go down. I watched that video where he called Keemstar, and it's like, yeah, Keem kind of has some tendencies where he can be kind of Karen-ish.
But nobody, like, not on a level of Deaf Noodles. I mean, he blocks everybody. He uses social justice tactics to criticize his fucking critics.
Yeah, like, he's not offering $5,000 to find out why his Twitter account.
Yeah, that's the biggest Karen move ever. Yeah, that's a good point.
I could see $5,000 for the whereabouts of a fucking like FBI like high top level fucking criminal.
I don't know. You should donate it to Afghanistan.
I'm still in Def's Discord server too, Tommy.
Really?
It's been dead as a doornail since fucking September.
Yeah, but he's gaining subs though. Well, I don't know. Maybe
unless he's got a new Discord, the one that I'm in hasn't shown any fucking thing.
Keine Ahnung, as they say in Deutschland. Keine Ahnung. All right, thanks for the call, sweetie. Peace.
Talk to you later.
All right. I don't know. I think 11. I already did 10 minutes over. Who else was in there for a long time? Agmar.
You can do Agmar.
All right, after Agmar, we're doing, what the fuck do I call it? I can't remember.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire after. So get ready, motherfuckers. Go ahead, Agmar. You're not rapid fire.
Hello. How's it going?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Dude, you gotta play Metroid Dread. I know you probably don't have a Switch.
I have a Switch.
You need to.
Look at my house. Look what's behind me. I'm a fucking complete asshole.
You gotta play Metroid Dread.
Why? I never liked Metroid. I was that good Metroid. I never beat the 8-bit in Metroid.
Oh, no kidding. Super Metroid's really good. You gotta
I gotta fix my fucking Raspberry Pi because it keeps overheating. That's what I do.
What?
I overclocked it.
Really?
Yeah, I overclocked the motherfucker, and they say it's a good overclock, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to fix that.
Oh, that's weird. It could be a voltage problem.
No, it's overheating. I've gone through this horseshit before.
Fair enough.
All
right, that's all I had.
All
Sorry,
right.
just had to.
Bye-bye.
Spread the mesh with you.
Rapid fire. Here you go. Are you ready? Let's do it. Rapid fire. Fearless Soldier, rapid fire.
Hey, Tommy. So, might be getting banned from Twitter. I've been doing some trolling where when I see people that are tweeting about how we should segregate the unvaccinated from the vaccinated, I say I agree with them and then post the chart showing that the majority of the unvaccinated are minorities.
You got banned from Twitter for that?
No, but I'm probably gonna. I've been doing this for like the last 2 days.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's great.
And either they understand where I'm going and they're like, why are you bringing... Actually, I had one person go, why are you bringing race into this? This isn't a race thing. This is an issue.
You brought race into it. Let's get these people out of here like you want to.
Yeah. No, but I go, so they went, why are you bringing race into this? This isn't a race thing. This is an intelligence and a selfish thing. So I go, wait.
So there's a lot of selfish black people out there.
That's intelligent?
Good for you. Get out of here. Bye. Pizzle, rapid fire.
Hi.
Rad, this is not rapid. This is collecting yourself. Go.
Rapid fire. So, James Charles posts hauls, and his sister's hoodies are full of blue butterflies. So when I brought that up to a bunch of people, they were like, well, there's context. And I was like, yeah, the context is Eugenia's got anorexia, which means you guys are canceling her for anorexia. That's it.
Blue butterflies. So why would the anti-Anna crowd pick a blue butterfly? It should be a mosquito. You know?
The truth is, they don't actually do that. So Repzilla's little little whatever.
Yeah.
He
made it up.
Was literally like one site. That's it.
Okay.
One site. So they don't do that.
The ADL.
That's just
bullshit.
just confirmation bias, like he usually does.
All right. Thank you for the call. Kevin, rapid fire.
All right, so rapid fire. What ended up happening with that girl that got in the van and it was like a worldwide search for her? Like what ended up happening to that?
Gabby Petito?
Yeah, she's dead. Yeah. They found her. She was strangled. It's all over the news. Bye. Bye. Captain Cafefe here on the air. I remember Cafefe. That was 2014.
Rapid fire?
What?
Yes.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire, yes.
You got it. I'll make it real quick. Number one, Augie did a great take on the Deaf Noodles video. You and everybody else got to check it out if you get some time. It is an hour long, so if you got the time, do it.
I don't.
There you go.
Magnet Mig, you're on the air.
What is up, Tommy?
Bye. It's rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. Rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I've explained the rules long enough. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done.
All right, good.
Rapid fire, it's not the time to introduce yourself. I know most of you jokes anyway. All right, keep an eye on Twitch. I'm gonna play there.
Independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs, like she about to catch a pedicure.
Well, thank you. Christmas coming, everybody's broke. Joe Biden's ruining the economy, and I'm sure I'll be out of it.
The evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read the Migos to you like I'm Shit Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
Bye-bye.